Talkie test. Talkie test. Sheila on the chat, just in case you can't hear me, says, "Cannot hear you!" in capital letters to make a real big point. How about now? We're going to keep trying. I'm going to try and get this working for you as quick as possible. Oh, sound now. Sound now. People can hear it now. Luckily, I would like to say a massive thank you to our tech team. However, it's nothing to do with them. That was all me. That was all me. And I'm not very techie savvy at all. So, you all know what you're doing. We'll see you in 20 minutes.
We'll hang up on John so we'll get you back in again.
Right, okay, I'm going to explain to you. Oh, I've got to do a hang up thing. We've got so much going on. Okay, I'm going to wait for this call to come back through. We'll wait for this call to come back and then I'll go live with you. I'll start chatting to you, okay? Let's wait for this call to come in so I can answer it. I can hear everyone. People say we can only see last week's quiz on YouTube. You should be able to hear every quiz on YouTube.
John, can I hear you? Okay, great.
Okie dokie. I don't know why it would say you can only see last week's quiz on YouTube. Maybe you're on the wrong. Maybe you're on the wrong stream. I'm gonna have to go over everything. Okay. Hi everybody. Hi. Here. Welcome along to Quizzer TV. This is us right there. Quizzer TV. This is a virtual pub quiz, so it's like a pub quiz, but in the comfort of your own home. Because let's face it, where else are you going at the moment? Nowhere. So get yourself a bevy. Get yourself some snacks or there's some food in or something if you want to. I'm going to explain how this is going to work. So if you haven't already, go to this link here at the bottom, that little tiny URL at the bottom there. Go to there and get, you need to fill in some information. On that page, there'll be a bit where you type in your name or your team name if you want to use a team. You can pick a country that you want to be from. You can have any country at all. The other day, I've been practicing with this. I've been Azerbaijan, Andorra, Angola, mainly the A's, I haven't really gone down, but there's hundreds. All the countries are listed on there. So go on there, and you need to type in your email address. This is the most important thing. Type in your email address. Without that, we can't send you your answer sheet. Okay, so what you need to do is type in your email address. Once you've done that and you've clicked submit, you will go to your emails and you'll find in there, either in your inbox or your spam box, there'll be a link of WikiQuiz. And you can, that will be your answer sheet. If you go on there now, don't type anything on your answer sheet, don't do anything to it, just get it open, keep it there. That is your answer sheet, that is your virtual answer sheet. All of your answers will come through when you start texting. Excuse me. Oh, we've got a little comment here off Sam saying to smart TV users, etc. All right, Sam. All right. We're not all as posh as you. Those who've got a smart TV, search the full name if you can't find it on YouTube. Lockdown Showdown Interactive. Thumbs up. Thank you very much. Cheers for that. Like I say, if you're looking for the link, look, it's there. That's where the link is for your answer sheet. That tiny URL right there. Type that in to a browser and your answer sheet will come up. Now, it does help if you have two devices here. One for your answer sheet and one so you can see my beautiful face all the way through the quiz, because I'm the one reading out the questions to you. I've got the questions right here. Little quick thing for you there. If you were quick enough to screenshot, you might have been able to zoom in on some of them. Who knows? So yeah, that's what you need to do. Make sure you get your answer sheet up. That's the main thing. Don't do anything to it. Don't refresh your page. Don't do nothing at all. When we start at 8 o'clock, which is in about 18 minutes, something like that. It says on the screen. It says on my screen 17:33. So in 17 and a half minutes now, we will be starting tonight's quiz. Make sure you have that thing up there. The Smart TV search, again, if you're looking for it, go to Lockdown Showdown Interactive on YouTube, and you'll find it there. I'm going to do a couple of little shout outs here. What have we got here? Someone says, oh, we've got 43 inches of you in our front room right now. That's a bit personal, isn't it? 43 inches of me. Well, that's 41 more inches than anyone has ever seen of me. So that's good, isn't it? What else we got here? We've got to say hello to Chris. Lou has put, ooh, oh, is that because the rudeness, the inches thing, I know, yeah. Hi to Philip Ashton, how are you? Anybody else, if you want a little shout out, say hello, just type it into your chat box, whatever you're using, but be it via Facebook or YouTube, or the comments, or Twitch, if you're using on Twitch as well. I know a lot of people are scared of Twitch, that's the Twitch link there. It's like a little stream thing, but type in there, and you'll be able to see us. David Chipperfield says, unmute your device. Are you answering everybody else? I thought you might be. Right, well, you might hear in the background some little clinky. I will tell you now, we are in our brand new studio. However, the brand new studio doesn't have a kitchen. So we have one of our founders doing the, you might be able to see a spoon. There you go, see that there? He's washing the teaspoons. And there they are. Excuse me. So we're going to be doing this. We've got Vicky, Jeff and Erin taking part again, hoping Matt will join. I hope he does, yeah. The link has just been put in for the answer sheet again. If you need that link, if you need your answer sheet to be able to take part in the quiz, obviously go to that little tiny URL link. It's been put on there anyway. What else we got here? Can we have a shout out for the Collies and the Vilci? Oh, you want to do it later on? I'm not going to remember that. Tell me later on. I'll do it later on. Is what I'll do. Shout out to Rachel and S Express and Ryan. S Express. Do you remember that song? S Express. It was a good tune. Who done that? I think. Who done S Express? If memory serves right, the girl who sings on that song from like the 90s or whatever it was, she was Sonique. Do you remember Sonique? That makes you feel so good. That was her. If my little useless trivia thing is on there anyway. People saying sounds like that. No, it isn't at all. It isn't at all. I am well prepped. I've got lozenges. I've got a cup of tea. I've got loads of drinks. I've got cough medicine. Everything like that. It might have something to do with a very spicy noodle dish that I had about half an hour before we went live. How'd you get an answer sheet? I'll tell you. I will tell you. How'd you get an answer sheet? Go to the tiny URL. You see that right there. Go to that website there. Type in your name, where you come from, and your email address. Click submit. Check your emails, and there will be a link there for your thing there anyway. Yeah. You don't have to do anything at all. By the way, we mark all this for you. We've got it's absolutely amazing. The minute you start typing it into that thing, it gets registered straight away. Who else do we have to say hello to here? We've got this. No, there's no more shout outs at the moment. Oh, yes, here we go. Can you give Prill Hughes? I'm going to assume that might be Phil Hughes. But anyway, oh no, it is Prill. Can we give Prill Hughes a shout out? It's her birthday! Happy birthday, many happy returns. So I'm going to say hello as well, and happy birthday to Jenny Stitcher, who is 21 again. And she is, it's her birthday as well, and they have chosen to do this on their birthday night. God bless you. God bless you. So how have we been? What have you been up to? Anyone doing much? No? Let me know if you have. If there's anything that you've been seeing or doing. Write out something in the comments there. Any parents playing? Any parents? Have any parents realised during this thing where obviously homeschooling the children? Have any parents had that moment of realisation where you kind of think, maybe it's not the teacher's fault. maybe the teacher who I keep complaining about isn't the problem. Has anyone had that thing there? Right, what else we got here? Nothing happens when you press score sheet link. No, it should open up another page for you, Marge. That's what will happen there. What we got? Tea Time Dan says what he's been doing is mainly playing guitar, playing video games. Isolation isn't too bad. Parents-wise, yes. I'm with my folks, which is nice, just like old times. It's lovely, isn't it? Cherish these times. I know at the moment it's like, oh my word, what's going on? But you look back at this and go, oh, do you remember that when we had to isolate? That was weird, wasn't it? Hello from the Isle of Man. Bit sleepy from being up around the clock. Lambing. Oh, is it lambing season? Is that what happens? Lambing? I don't know what lambing season is. I've just heard it before, that's all. So, I've been asked if I can tell someone to get them a drink. No, you gotta tell them yourself. cheeky thing there. Matthew says, I love isolation. Good for you. What else we got here? Hello to Charlotte and Adam from Auntie Sheila and Uncle Gordon. We got it. Loz's Loyal Lake Louts. That your team name, is it? You need to type that into. You need to. Okay. When you go to your link, I'm being told. When you go to that link there and you type in your name for your answer sheet, you can type in. It doesn't have to be your actual name. You could have put in a team name. It's a bit late now. Sorry, it's a bit too late now. But in future, because we're doing these more, you can type in. You can give yourself a team name if you want to there. Hi to Sheila and Paddy O'Brien. That's person there. That's how you get booted from a chat. So please don't scroll. We don't need this. Are we using Streamlabs for this? I don't know. Good morning from New Zealand, says Sandra. Good morning. My word, all the way from New Zealand, eh? First country to allow women the vote. There you go, a little bit of quiz trivia for you. What else have we got here? Can I have a shout out, please, to me mates up in Yorkshire and down in Kent? Yes, Kent. Got worried then. Yeah, there you go. That's Sam Staunton saying hello to all of the mates up in his mates in Yorkshire and down in Kent as well. So we are 10 minutes away from the start of our quiz. Get yourself your answer sheet ready. We have got how many people registered? Don't give me maybe. I'm being told, I don't know, just... Oh, right, okay. Oh, okay then, okay. That doesn't matter then. See the way I conveniently cough into my elbow there, that's where you're going to do it. Hello from the Wirral. Big up Sheila, I'm Unga Gordon, Gareth, Vicky and the whole Cheshire crew. Brap. I'm not doing it in that style. I'm not doing it the correct way. I don't think I'm hip enough anymore. I used to be quite cool. I remember them days. I miss them, I'll be honest with you, I miss them. See kids now wearing clothes and I think, oh, do you know what, I'd love to have worn that. I'd love that hairdo. It's bad times. What else have we got here? Shout out for the grandparents, Liz and Phil in Windsor. Okay, yeah, good for you. Good for you. Right, so like I say, if you're doing anything, or been up to anything at all, let us know. Give us a little comment and we'll be able to read it out for you and say hello to you. We've got a lot of people online watching. Got a lot of people registered to play as well. We're going to get cracking, like I say, in about 8 minutes time. Just a recap. Make sure you give yourself, you get yourself your answer sheet. You need that answer sheet. That answer sheet is online for you there.
On screen now.
It's on screen now. The answer sheet is on screen. What screen?
It's actually on your face.
Oh, what are you? I'm being shouted at. What? I can't see that.
I think that's the web screen.
Oh right. Oh, okay. Hi everyone. On your screen now. That's what you'll see. That's what you'll see there. See what happened then? Can we do that again? Here's what will happen. You'll go to that link there. Here is what you will see. You can type in your name, your country, where you're from, and your email address. The email address is the most important bit. You need that to get your answer sheet. When you click submit, it will go into your emails, and you can open up. You'll be able to see the web link there. Show that page one more time. Can you type in in a web page? I want to see what happens on your computer if you type in the letter P. Just type in the letter P into the top browser. I just want to see what it is. So that's how we get the. That's how you get the answer sheet. Anyway, Joe Ackroyd says, "Up the Ballberg, up the Ballberg." What else we got? How'd you get the answer sheet? I'm telling you. I keep telling you, and I'm going to keep telling you. Go to that link there, tiny URL. Go to that thing there. Get your answer sheet. It'll give you a page. You type in your name, where you're from, and your email address. Once you click submit, check your emails. Open up the link that's in the email there of WikiQuiz. It'll say WikiQuiz. And that's your answer sheet. You don't need to do anything at all, Karen. Nothing at all. Be very personal tonight, aren't I? I'm trying to be nice to everyone. There we go. Right, we are 7 minutes away. 7 minutes. That's not long at all, really, is it? You've got time, though, I think, 7 minutes to, you know, maybe go and do anything you need to do. If you need a wee or solids. Probably wouldn't try the solids. Anyway, you've got 7 minutes to go. What have we got here? Can I have a shout out, please, saying up the tune? You can do, yeah. Olivia says, can't find it on YouTube. Oh, well, if you go to YouTube and type in quizzer.tv, it'll go to there. Or go to the Facebook page and it's on there. You can see that, or just type that in. Type that into your web browser, www.quizzer.tv, and the YouTube link will appear. Okay, here is what the email confirmation will look like, by the way, when you get, so you'll click submit on that screen, and then you will get an email confirmation, which will look like this. This is what the email confirmation will look like. Okay, and then you'll get your answer sheet. From there, there'll be a link, and you'll get your answer sheet off there. Someone says, hope it's easier than last week. I'll be honest with you, I've read some of the questions. Now, some of them I think are fairly easy. They're quite gettable, doable. Some of them are rock hard. Like so hard. Just not fair at all. What else we got here? Chris says, hi, Aaron, I pop around to my parents. We're sitting down with a curry, with a laptop in front of us, looking forward to the quiz. Probably shouldn't have said that to the public, really, when we shouldn't be popping anywhere at the moment. Naughty.
What's that, John?
Okay, also if you go on YouTube itself, you go on the YouTube app or the website, either or, and type in Lockdown Showdown, search for that, obviously. Then it should pop up there as well. You'll be able to see my ugly mug on your screens. What else have we got here? Right, less than 5 minutes to go, people. Less than 5 minutes to go. Big old swig of me drink. What's this one here? Hi from the Cook household. Stay safe, everyone. Stay safe, everyone. That sounds like the type of thing I should say at the end of the quiz. What was that? What film was that? Was that Anchorman? Is that what he said? What did he say in Anchorman? You know the film Anchorman, Will Ferrell film. What did he say at the end of it? Is it stay safe, San Diego, or good? Stay classy, San Diego. That's what he said there. I didn't really want you to tell me in the ear, to be honest with you. I wanted people to kind of type in and interact. What have we got here? We've got the wine and munchies are ready, dude. Very good. Good luck, everyone there. What was that in the earpiece again? Okay, I'm gonna say hello to Angie Parry. And this is a very sad moment actually. If anyone's got a candle, perhaps we could light one for her. She's got the quiz working, which is brilliant. She's got her answer sheet. She's got the YouTube link or the video link, whatever she's watching it through. But Just Eat is not working, so she can't get any food. What's wrong with your hands? Go and cook something. Chuck it in the microwave. I had a spicy chicken noodle box thing for my dinner, and the other techie guy, he had a bacon and lentil soup. We shared a bread roll. It was romantic. It was nice. We've got 2.5 minutes to go, guys. 2.5 minutes to go. We've got a message here saying, where's the good-looking host from last week? We killed him. He's dead. Gone. Ah, he's dead. There you go. Happens, doesn't it? What else have we got here? Karen said, I can't find sheet. Don't know what to do. I will explain again. Go onto that website there. Check your emails. That's where it will be. If you've logged in all that information, check your emails. That's where it will be. The link will be there. This should pop up as another thing there. Hi from Liverpool. Shout out to Demi. Go ahead, Demi. You're right, babe. That's the Liverpool shout out there. look we've got to do. So look on your screen now. That is what is that? That the answer sheet? Yeah. That's what your answer sheet will look like. Do not type anything in. You'll notice as well that there are little words above them. They're kind of I don't know why they're there actually. I think the quiz writer just likes to give little clues, and it's to help you because I'm not going to say question 1, question 2, question 3. I'm just going to read out the questions, you see, so it's more of a little thing for you on there. Right, so go to the page, what? Go to the page there where you type in your, you see, the first page you have is, you type your name, where you're from, or your team name, where you're from, your email address. You click submit, that blue button, you click that. Go to your emails, there will be an email there, there'll be a link there, a wiki quiz. It goes there immediately. Check your inbox or your spam folder. Here's what it will look like. That's what the link will look like. Click on that link and this will appear. Boom! Technology. Right, we are, how far away are we now? Is it about a minute and a half, is it? 1 minute to go. 60 seconds. This is your 60-second call. You've got 60 seconds to do whatever you need to do. Anything you can do in 60 seconds, do it now. Not anything you can do. Not anything. If you want to do, you can if you want. What's the link for the sheet? Again, type in your email, type in that web address there. Go to that web address there. Fill in the information. The information page, if you go to that link, will look like this. You type in your name, where you're from, your email address, you click submit. Once you click submit, check your emails in the inbox or your spam folder of Wiki Quiz. There'll be a link that looks like this. After you click on that link, this is what will happen. You'll get this up here. Someone's saying, click the link, didn't work. I wish I could hear. Love the earpiece. Ever thought about being a bouncer? Cheers, thanks very much. What is Becky Jenkins says, hi y'all. Hi. Howdy. Shout out to the Crazy Castros as well. There you go. Shout out to the Crazy Castros. Shout out to the Camerons as well, please. Hi, Camerons. Thank you for joining us here. We have got going live. We're going live in Let's Go. Does that mean now? Does that mean we're live? Okay. Should I do it properly or should I just start from here? I don't even know. Should I go off or I don't know. I'll go off and I'll come back. I'll come back on. I just think it's more professional. Okay, yeah, right, here we go. Hi, good evening, welcome, Awooga! It's Friday night, the date is, who knows, no one knows the date. I'll be honest, I had to think to remember what day it was, but I know it's Friday. Welcome to the second edition of our virtual pub quiz, the Lockdown Showdown, hosted by Quizzer TV. I am your host, Aaron. I'll be here for the next 7 or 8 hours, going through the quiz for you. It won't take that long. Honestly, it really isn't that long at all. So here's how the quiz works. We're going to ask you 15 questions. You'll type them on your answer sheet. Okay, you type them in. And then we have a little break. We give you your results and your answers and that. And then we go on to some more questions and some more. Little thing for your answer sheet. Don't think, oh, do you know what? I'll go back to that one. We can't do that, I'm afraid. The questions do get locked after a certain amount of time. So once, you might think that you've typed in the answer, or you might think you can go back and check it. You won't be able to. You need to get your answers in really, really quick. Right, let me just do a couple of quick shout outs here. Quick shout out to Sonia, Steve, Ethan and Holly. Friends of ours we have roped in, wishing you luck. You don't mean that though, dear. Managed to order off Just Eat Now. Oh, this is earlier on, somebody couldn't get on there. Awooga, back to you as well. Loads of people saying Awooga. I like the Awooga thing. So shall we get going? Shall we do this? Shall we do it? I'll give you another minute or so. I tell you what, shout out to Erin and Carl as well. I tell you what, in the chat right now, just type in the word go when you're ready. Type in go and we'll get going. Just waiting. Go, there's one. Any others? Any others?
Steve wants to know how do you get on YouTube?
Okay, what else we got here? Can we please shout out to Anya? Shout out to Alexa and Rita. How do we get it on YouTube? Go on YouTube, type in Lockdown Showdown. Simple as that.
With the third one down.
With the third one down, apparently, on the YouTube thing there. We're getting a lot of goes here, getting a lot of goes. Locked after how much time? This is the questions, by the way. We are about to go. So many goes on there. That is brilliant. Thank you very much for the interaction. So, like I say, you've got to, with your answer sheet, get that ready. You don't get long on these questions to answer in. People say locked after how much time? Long enough for you not to be able to Google the answers. How's that? So, if we're all in and ready then, people, let's get quizzing. Good evening, welcome, and a wooga. Let's go. Question number 1. Your first question. This question sounds hard, but think about it. There is a compound called polonium monoxide. It has a very amusing chemical formula. What is it? So after the chemical formula there's a compound called polonium monoxide. It has a very amusing chemical formula. What is it? So think about that question there, polonium monoxide. So think about the chemical symbol for polonium, and then it's mon, so it's only one oxygen, isn't it? So there's, well, it's going to end in O. I'm helping you out. It's got a very amusing chemical formula. What is it? That is question number 1 for you. Apparently there's music on in the background of this, but I don't hear it, so it's fine that I don't hear it, but apparently there is, so it's I'm just dancing as if it's on. Question number 2, your next question. In the sitcom Friends, you know that Friends? Which of the 6 main characters is an only child? Which of the 6 main characters is an only child? That's the next question, that. Which of the 6 main characters is an only child? I'll give you a clue. It's either Ross, Chandler, Joey, Monica, Rachel, or Phoebe. Which one? It's alright, innit, Friends? That's a good thing about this isolation. You get to binge watch it all. It's still on Netflix, innit? So you can still watch it all on there. So no one told you life was gonna be this way. I knew you did it there. Right, your next question then, guys. Your next question. Which island was originally called New Holland after it was discovered by the Dutch back in 1606, if you can remember that far back? However, the Dutch decided that it was a desert wasteland and abandoned it for the British to claim. Which island is that? The Dutch found it years ago. They landed and they went, well, this is nice, isn't it? Let's have a look. Oh, actually, no, it's horrible, actually. It's just full of desert. It's just full of rubbish. What is this? Forget it. We'll have it. We don't want it. Let the Brits have it. So the Brits have it instead. I think we still got it, technically. Technically. So that is number 3. It's your third question down. Okay, your next question then, people. Question 4 on my screen. It was April Fool's Day this week. April Fool's Day this week it was. So in an April Fool's Day hoax of 1957, had the BBC programme Panorama reporting what they believed to be a true story about what foodstuff growing on trees. Now, obviously, I don't remember this happening, but I have seen it since. So the BBC show Panorama, they genuinely believed that it was a real thing. So they went out and they started filming because someone had said, look, we're growing this on trees. What foodstuff was it that they said was growing on trees? And it doesn't grow on trees. Doesn't even grow. You can't even grow it. That's your question there. And your next one, nice and easy now. I think this one's an easy one. Which song by Louis Fonsi and Daddy Yankee became the first hit to receive over 3 billion views on YouTube? As of July 2018, it's had over 5 billion views. Woo! It's got as of now, 6.5 billion views. Is that just those two? Is that just those two, or with the other guy as well? There's another guy on the song, isn't there? That's how people know it. Anyway, what song by Louis Fonsi and Daddy Yankee became the first to receive over 3 billion views on YouTube? It's doubled that now. It's doubled it. What song is it? What could it be? Could be anything, couldn't it? Should be like a proper stonking classic, you know, like a S Club 7 song or a Step song or something like that. Because that's what I love. I love all that. Right then, let's go. Your next one. In which film, directed by Brian De Palma, does Al Pacino, hoo, ha, oh, funny, yeah. That's my Al Pacino. Which film does Al Pacino play gangster Tony Montana? In one famous scene, Pacino shouts the line, "Say hello to my little friend." What film is it where he does that? Do you like that impression? I thought that was pretty uncanny. What? Didn't ask you. What do you think of that? What film does Al Pacino play Tony Montana where he utters the immortal line, "Say hello to my little friend"? I think it sounds equally as menacing in a traditional British accent as well. It's like, "Hey, say hello to my little friend." I think it'd sound the same as that then. Right, your next question. Black Ops, Ghosts, and Infinite Warfare are games in which first-person shooter series of computer games? Black Ops, Ghosts, and Infinite Warfare are games in which first-person shooter computer games, video games. Black Ops. I think that was one of the biggest selling or fastest selling games of all time, wasn't it? Black Ops. If I remember rightly. You'll also see as well, guys, that the questions are being repeated in the chats as well. You've seen it there. It's on the YouTube ones and on the Twitch ones as well. That's all there as well. Someone said, "Looking good, Uncle Fester." I don't know who you're talking about, because it ain't me, is it? Hey, what? This is a choice. Not my choice, my hair's choice. My hair chose to just stop growing. In the middle bit, anyway. Okay, your next question then, The pollux. What? The pollux is the formal name for what part of the body? Is it A, the thumb, B, the big toe, C, the testicle, or D, the belly button? Which part of the body are the pollux? Where are your pollux? Where do you keep it? Which part of your body do you keep your pollux? That's pollux. Pollux. Formal name for what part of the body? Is it A, your thumb, B, the big toe, C, the boy bits, or D, the belly button? Which part of the body are your pollux? Pollux. Funnily enough, that's the word that was used to describe tonight's quiz. So that's weird, isn't it? I'm just going to check in here, see if anyone else has written anything or said anything for us. No, I don't think so there. Somebody early on wrote rubbish question. So is your face? I know which question you're referring to. Very good answer, by the way. Very good response. Okay, your next question then, guys. Your next question. In which decade did the British Parliament outlaw corporal punishment in state-run schools? Which decade did the British Parliament outlaw corporal punishment in schools? If you're not aware of what that was, kids, corporal punishment was the days when the teachers could give you a crack around the head. Not even with their hand either. They'd get like a cane. I remember my granddad always used to say that when he was in school, because he was a bit of a bad lad, cheeky chappy. He would go into school and the head teacher would call him over, put his hand out, and he would crack his hand with like a piece of wood. And my granddad would be like, "What's that for?" And the head teacher's line was always, "You'll have deserved that by the end of the day. So let's get it out of the way now. Let's walk in, get a crack on." And they used to hit you. Imagine that now. Woo! You have loads of Karens wanting to speak to the management if that happened these days, wouldn't you? So that question there, which decade did the British Parliament outlaw corporal punishment in state-run schools? And number 10 on my sheet anyway. What is the cheapest property on the UK Monopoly Board? What is the cheapest property on the UK Monopoly Board? So I'm assuming that would be the first one you come to, isn't it? After go. First one? What colour's that? They're the blue ones. Is that light blue? I think it is, isn't it? Yes, I think I'm right. Anyway. Light blue properties that you come to. What is the cheapest property excuse me, on a UK Monopoly board. Write down your answer in your answer sheet. Okay, right, we've got 5 more questions before we have a little tiny break. There's more general knowledge rounds now, more general knowledge questions. Yeah, I think these are fairly easy so far. I have warned you in advance as it goes on. It does get a bit tougher. Okay, your next question. Popularized in a rather well-known song, which city in Texas takes its name from the Spanish for yellow? Popularized in a rather well-known song, which city in Texas takes its name from the Spanish for yellow? Do you like my little visual clue there? A little visual clue for you. Thought I'd help you out a little bit. Don't say I don't do nothing for you. What have you done for me lately? I'm giving you that is what I've done there. Oh, sorry, I'm being told that the Monopoly one, it's the brown ones. The brown ones are the cheapest property. Sorry, it wasn't the blues. It was the brown ones. Charlotte Ward says, I've only ever played Star Wars Monopoly. Dagobah was the cheapest, if you're wondering. I wasn't. But thanks. Cheers for that. I appreciate it. Right, your next question. What flavour is the liqueur Tia Maria? What flavour is the liqueur Tia Maria? Who knows? Tia Maria. What flavour is the liqueur? What flavour is Tia Maria? I don't really think I drink. I don't really drink, to be honest with you. I'm not really a drinker, as you can see. Tonight I'm sponsored by Mug of Tea, Cherry Pepsi Max, in case any reps from Pepsi are watching. I love that. And Benelin for is that? And Vocal Zone. Loads of throw stuff. Right, your next question. From what wood is a cricket bat traditionally made from? From what wood is a cricket bat traditionally made from? Just been told an awful joke. I'm not even repeating it. Just as the word that was that's awful, isn't it? Did you hear that? That's so terrible, wasn't it? From what wood is a cricket bat traditionally made from? I'm assuming that they probably still are made like that. From what wood is a cricket bat traditionally made from? Anyone here? Any cricket players here? Anyone had wood in a while or anything? No? You don't know, do you? Right, so where are we here? Okay, your next question, because I think people have got that. What motto is shared by Del Boy in Only Fools and Horses and the SAS? What motto is shared by Del Boy in Only Fools and Horses and the SAS? From which we all know stands for Super Army Soldiers. Am I right? That's what they stand for, isn't it? The SAS and Del Boy in Only Fools and Horses use the same motto. They use like a similar motto to each other. What is it? Someone here saying, I've only ever played Star Wars cricket. That's a dead good response. And one here said, I play cricket and I love wood. Good for you. You know, good for you. Skoduk on the chat there says, Hi. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're enjoying our second edition of our virtual pub quiz, the Lockdown Showdown, hosted by Quizzer TV. Okay, and your final question before we have a little tiny break. Which Premier League footballer, former Premier League footballer, was nicknamed Golden Balls by his wife? Which former Premier League footballer was nicknamed Golden Balls by his wife? Whose wife called him Golden Balls? Do you know what? Looking back at those questions there, we've had wood, we've had gold balls, we've had liquor. I haven't given out any answers. I'm giving out the questions. Do you know what? I wouldn't mind. I'm being told that in my ear then the quiz writer's gone, stop giving the answers. I'm repeating the questions. So there you go, guys. That is your first round. There's the first 15 questions. We have a little short break now. When we come back, we give you the answers and we'll give you out some stand-ins as well. We've got a little leaderboard going. We'll tell you how to do that. And when we come back, we've got a true or false round. Some family fortune style ones. A little bit of a connection round as well. It's going to be a lot of fun. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back soon. I'm allowed to walk off the camera now while we mute the microphones. See you soon. Bye. Hello. Welcome back. Welcome back. So, what have we got here? We've got loads of people here just chatting and things like that. The breaks will normally be around about 4 or 5 minutes. That's all it is. It's purely so we can just go through all the markings really quickly, arrange our leaderboard, so on and so forth. I hope you're enjoying yourself. You don't have to do anything with your answer sheet other than type in your answers. That's all you need to do. So, shall we have some answers then for our first round? Let's do that then. Question number 1, that compound, polonium monoxide. What is the chemical formula for it? It is POO. Poo. Rather amusing, if you will. I think it's fun. I think that's a funny thing there. In the sitcom Friends, which are the 6 main characters' only child, it is Miss Chandler Bing. So it is. Number 3, which island was originally called New Holland? So the Dutch discovered this island. They looked at it and they went, "This is awful. We don't want it. Let someone else have it." It was Australia. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. How about that? Excuse me. Oh, gosh. Bless me. It was April Fool's Day this week. In an April Fool in 1957, the Panorama thought that spaghetti was growing on trees. Spaghetti was the answer we were after there. Now, just so you know as well, please do not panic if you think, "Oh, did I spell it right? It's absolutely fine. Our marker is very kind with stuff. Within reason. If you've written chips, but you say that's how I spell spaghetti, we can't accept that. But you know, the song that's had over 6 billion views now is Despacito. Yeah, you don't need to sing it. We hear it enough. The next one, in that film, the Pacino film, "Hey, say hello to my little friend." The film is Scarface. Scarface. Good film, actually. I think so. Black Ops, Ghosts, and Infinite Warfare are all part of the Call of Duty games. Is what they are there. What else have we got here? The Pollux. What part of your body are your Pollux? Where are your Pollux? Hey? The thumb. Where about on my thumb are my Pollux? Right, I know, yes, someone's written ear on, but that wasn't even an option. Can I get a little, just where about on my thumb is on my Pollux? Where about? The whole thumb is a Pollux. I think you've got mouldy. You've got a mouldy Pollux. You have on yours. Okay, your next one was the which decade was corporal punishment in state-run schools banned? It was the 80s. The 80s. It never happened in my school. No one ever got that in my school that I'm aware of. Saying that I wasn't born till 89, so shut up. What is the cheapest property on the UK Monopoly board? It is Old Kent Road. Old Kent Road. Before we carry on with any more, we've got Ryan has asked for a shout out. Hiya Ryan, how are you? I think we're all right there for stuff. There's no more things. Yeah, okay, we'll go back to the quiz. Excuse me. Right, popularised in a rather well-known song. See, I started doing that. The Spanish, taken from the Spanish for yellow, the answer is Amarillo. The flavour of the liqueur Tia Maria is coffee. From what wood is a cricket bat traditionally made from? It's made from willow. The sound of leather on willow. Which motto is shared by Del Boy in Only Fools and Horses and the Super Army Soldiers SAS? It is, "Who dares wins." That's what it is. And your final question for that first round, which former Premier League footballer was nicknamed Golden Balls by his wife? It was David Beckham. How do you think you did? How do you think you did? Because all the answers, I've just given them all out there. That's what they are. How do you think you've gone on there? I've got to say hello to Kerry. Mel saying brilliant job. Thank you very much. What have we got here? There's a bit of an argument going on here. Let's not argue in the chat, guys. We don't need to do this. Hello from the Bradleys in Wallasey and the Blores in Nottingham. Hello to you. Steve and I want... So, Steve and Tony, hello there. Richard Norton says, she's got a few wrong. Well, let's see. Can we have the scores, please? We're not going to give you the whole scores. We're just going to give you like a little bit of a leaderboard. Go on then, John. Okay, we've got 10 people who got 13. I can't read them all out because I haven't got time. So 9 people have got 14. How many people are in the lead, John? We've got 3 teams, or 3 people who've got 15 out of 15 there. They are Nick and Joe, Jack Lewis, and say that again. And Taylor Howe Edwards. I'm assuming it's a team of 3, yeah. But anyway, that's how it is at the moment. But like we say there was like, what, 9 people in on 14, 10 people on 13. And it's got, everyone's really, really close on there. A wooga to Jonty Sparrow. A wooga to you too. Can I say hi to Nicola and Imogen? Yes, I can. Hello, indeed. What else we got here? I'm doing a lot of coughing and sneezing. I've been tested for the Rona. I'm just in a very dry and very dusty room, to be fair. We're in like a little warehouse type thing. There's dust flying everywhere. I've got to say hello to little Ellie and to Poonam as well. And I think that is it for now. Shall we carry on? Shall we go to our next round? I think we should. I'm just going to have a sip of my wine. I was offered a lager from one of our tech team, but I think it's a very inappropriate lager to be consuming at this moment.
It's on offer.
It is on offer. It is on offer. It's buy one, get 10 free, please. So your next round then, guys, is true or false. I'm going to read out some facts for you. Some of them are true. Some of them are false. Well, I'm going to read out some statements. Some of them are true. Some of them are false. Your job is to write down true or false in your answer sheet. So here we go with your next one. Is this true or is this false? In 1895, there were just 2 cars in the entire state of Massachusetts in America. Somehow, they managed to crash into each other. Is that true or is that false? True or false? In 1895, there were only 2 cars in the entire state of Massachusetts, yet they still managed to crash into each other. Is that true or is that false? Have a little second, think about that. Who knows? What else have we got here? Okay, so that's your first one there. 2 cars in Massachusetts in 1895. They both crashed into each other. Is that true or is that false? I don't know. Well, I mean, I do because I can see the answer, but I don't know. Your next question. Next statement. True or false? Adult cats can only use their meows to try and talk to humans. They don't meow at each other. Is that true or is that false? I hope. Do you know what? I know I shouldn't really be playing along, but I hope that's false. I'd like to think that they do meow at each other. That's how they talk. Otherwise, how do they talk to each other? There used to be a cat in the street I used to live in that used to say hello. That was the noise it would make of an evening. It would go, hello, hello. It was that good. I loved it. So that's your one there. True or false? Cats. Oh, hang on a minute. I've lost me chat screen. Okay, I've got it back again now. I've got to say hello to Leah and Matt. David Jones said, did the Scousers nick all the hubcaps or something in Massachusetts? Very good. Hang on a second. Yeah. Hello? Yeah. I will let him know. I will let him know. That was the 1970s, David. They want their joke back. Is that all right? Okay, your next statement. Is this true or is this false? At the Commonwealth Games, there is only a women's netball competition. There is no competition for men. True or false? There is only, at the Commonwealth Games, there is only a netball competition for men. For women. There is no competition for men. Is that true or false? So at the Commonwealth Games, netball, only women. Women only, no men. Is that true or is that false? Put it on there. What else have we got here? I'm seeing if there's any more. Shout out to Charlie and Sarah, the Porthead Weapons. What? That's ridiculous. Okay, your next statement's true or false, guys. True or false? I've lost it. Oh, here it is. True or false? In the game of whist. What is whist? Is that a card game? It's a card game. In the card game of whist, it is possible to score 1 for his knob. I have read it right. Yeah. In the card game whist, it's possible to score 1 for his knob. True or false? True or false? What do you think? Oh God, I've just read the next question. You just read it and you just go, oh no, I've got to read this out, but I'm going to do it anyway. Keep my arms where they are. Okay, here we go. Your next question for your true and false. This is the last true or false one for this round. True or false? There was a 1990 sitcom in the UK called Heil Hitler, I'm Home, but it was scrapped after only 1 episode due to its tastelessness. Is that true or is that false? True or false? There was a sitcom in the UK in 1990 called Heil Hitler, I'm Home, but it was scrapped after 1 episode due to its tastelessness. Is that true, or have we got a very sick quiz writer? What do you think? True or false? So there's your true or false questions, guys. We now go on to your Family Fortunes round, I think, next. Yes, it is. So, the next questions, these are Family Fortunes style. I'm after the top answer. So these questions, I went out this week. I asked 100 people these questions. I went up to 100. It took me hours. It didn't happen. We've asked these ages ago, but we've still got the data. So we were after the most popular answer, the most common answer is what we're after for these. So, your first question of your Family Fortunes, remember, just write down 1 answer. Don't write down more than 1. If you do, you won't get your mark, you won't get your point, just 1 answer. We asked 100 people to name something that you get down on your knees to do. Start the car. Start the car. Something you get down on your knees to do. What was the top answer? What was the most popular answer? I'm going to check the chat. I have a feeling that question there is going to make everyone go mad. Alex Simpson says, can we say hello to Chris and Leslie, please? No, I can't. Can't say it. Cannot say hello to Chris and Leslie. Yeah, of course we can. Of course we can. Anybody who wants a shout out, you put it on here. Is what you do, don't you? And your next question then. Top answer. Name something people collect. Something that people collect. What was the top answer? I'm trying to think what I would answer if I was playing. Body parts. What? No, but you know what I mean? Write down something that people collect. What was the top answer, the most popular answer? The next one. I'll give you a second and we'll go. Name something you associate with fishing. Something you associate with fishing. What do you think the answer is? What's the most popular answer? When I said to 100 people, hi, name something you associate with fishing. And they said, blah, 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 blah. You've got to write that. We can't tell you what the answer is, obviously. Your next one. We asked 100 people to name something people can toss. Something we're going to get shut down. We can't. This can't be right. Have we got like a flag? Have we got like a flag that you can put on saying, oh, I'm not. I'm expecting loads of angry faces to appear in the chat. Something people can toss. What was the top answer? Top answer. One person just put walking on the moon. What else we got here? Thea's just put a crying, laughing emoji. I love a good emoji. I do. And your final one for your family fortunes. Name something you put in your mouth but don't swallow. What is this? What is going on? Something you put in your mouth but don't swallow. What was the top answer? My gosh. So there's your family fortunes questions. They were something you get down on your knees to do, something people collect, something to do with fishing, something people can toss, something you put in your mouth but don't swallow. Those are your family fortunes questions. Hope you enjoyed answering them as much as I did asking them. More next week. I feel like I should have like a jingle there or something. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do, 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 do. We'll see if we can do that next time. Next time. So there's your family fortunes questions, and there's your true or false ones. Now, before we go on to these next 10, just a quick little announcement more than anything. We're doing these quizzes more and more often now, because that's what we do. Now, we are looking at doing some themed quizzes. Maybe a Friends one, a Gavin and Stacey, an Office, an Alan Partridge, other themes, a themed quiz. Themed quiz. Are you up for that? You like the idea of doing that? I think it's a great idea, to be honest. Now, the only thing is with our theme quizzes, there will be a charge for them. It won't be a much thing. It'll be like £1 a person. And there'll be a prize. And if we get enough people playing, we might even chuck a little bit to a charity. Hey? To our NHS workers, our key workers. All of them. We'll see how it goes. But if there's enough interest in it, we are going to start looking to do some theme quizzes on here. Right, now then, let me just check on our chat stream here, see if anything else has happened. Nothing really. Give you a second. A Harry Potter quiz. What a great idea. That's a great idea. I could do my magic. Could do a magic quiz, couldn't I? Disney or Harry Potter money for any. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what we could do. We could make a donation. We could do a Red Dwarf quiz. I'd pay for that. Someone said, I'd pay for a Red Dwarf quiz. Would you? Good. Right, we'll read out some more suggestions and stuff in a minute for them, actually. And a UK office themed quiz would be great. See, loads of things here. Nicola said, I'm so glad I let my 9-year-old play Family Fortunes round. Why? What's wrong with that? The best thing is a 9-year-old will probably have given you the correct answers. That's the thing, you see. If you ask a child those questions, you ask a child to name something you get down on your knees to do, a child will probably give you the correct answer. And if they don't, then you want to look at your parenting, because they should be giving you like one of those ones there. They're only rude if you've got that mind. Right, your next round then is a connection round, okay? So 4 questions now, which are all connected in some way. What is the connection? So your last answer will be what connects the first 4. Here we go. This is your next question. Which American entertainer and TV personality who was born with the name Dana Elaine Owens in 1970, she was nominated for her Best Supporting Oscar for her role in the film Chicago. So, which American entertainer and TV personality? She was born with the name Dana Elaine Owens back in 1970. She had a nomination for Best Supporting Actress, not actor. Best Supporting Actress at the Academy Awards for her role in the film Chicago. Who was it? The worst thing about this is, like I say, we normally lock are we locking these questions as well? We're going to let you have a little bit longer on these because it's only fair with these ones, because you might click on with the connection as you go back. So there's your first one for your connection round. Your next one for your connection round. What was the name of the pet detective from the films starring Jim Carrey? What was the name of the pet detective in the films starring Jim Carrey? I tell you what, I did watch the other night again, a Jim Carrey film. The Truman Show. But do you know what? As an underestimated film, I think it's really, really good. The only problem with it is that after you finish watching it, you genuinely start looking at people you know, like your loved ones, family, and everyone looking at them going, "What? You
Studied at film school."
Did they? Oh, apparently they actually studied the Truman Show at film school. But I thought it was a good film anyway. That's what I thought there. Let's have a look at more of these chat things before I go on to the next one there. Shout out to Erin and Carl. Catch up soon. Good for you. Shout out to Rachel and NHS Queen. Yeah. Right, your next question. These are all connected, remember? Your next question, if I can find it. Oh no. There it is. Yes, I've got it now. Who is the video game manufacturer who are famous for their apps, including Candy Crush, Bubble Witch, and Farm Heroes? All of those are sagas as well. Candy Crush Saga, Bubble Witch Saga, and Farm Heroes Saga. What is the name of the video game manufacturer who are famous for their apps? Candy Crush. Who makes Candy Crush? Who makes Bubble Witch? Who makes Farm Heroes? Who is it? You don't understand what I mean by connection. Okay, so, well, by the sound of it, you probably haven't got it then. Right, the first question I asked was I'll just explain what the connection type thing means. So, the first one was the name of the American entertainer and TV personality who was born with that name. She got a Best Supporting Actress nomination at the Oscars for her role in Chicago. What connects her with the pet detective in the Jim Carrey films and the video game manufacturer who are famous for their apps, including Candy Crush, Bubble Witch? Something will connect these things, you see. The answers will all be connected. And we've got another question for you as well. Who is the Aston Villa footballer who got himself a 150 grand fine for being an idiot and breaking down the lockdown rules to go drinking and then managed to crash his car? I think as well, on that day, he'd done like an appeal video as well to fans of the club, saying, hey guys, stay inside. Stay inside. Unless you need to go out to work, just don't do it. Don't do it, guys. Don't do it. And then he's gone, okay, are we out? Yeah? Let's have a beer, get in the car, crashed his car. You reap what you sow. So there's, who was that? What footballer was that? So, your final question for this one here, the question underneath that, what connects your previous four answers? What connects that actress who got a Best Supporting Actress nomination at the Academy Awards for Chicago? What connects the Jim Carrey films where he plays a pet detective? What connects the makers of Candy Crush, Bubble Witch, Farm Heroes? And what connects the Aston Villa footballer who crashed his car the other day? What is it? Can you hear that? Can you hear me? Glug, glug, glug. It's so dry in here. Okay, so that's your connection round done. Right, we've got then. Is this the last round? This is the last one, isn't it, for this round? This one, yeah. So the next 5 questions, then we have another little break. Here we go. This round is song lyrics. It's my favourite round of all time because I get to read out song lyrics. Can't sing them because I'm not allowed to sing because that will give it away. But I've got to read them out, which is hilarious. Last week, if anyone tuned in last week, our host Gareth had to do the words to Informer, I lick it boom boom down. But the way he read it out was hilarious. Anyway, here is your first question for your song lyrics. I need the name of the song that it comes from. I don't need the name of the artist, just the name of the song that these lyrics are coming from. Before we do that, let's have a little quick check on the chat. It's all going quiet. It's fine. Let's do the song lyrics. Here we go. Your first one. What do you see when you turn out the light? I can't tell you, but I know it's mine. What do you see when you turn out the light? I can't tell you, but I know it's mine. What song is that a line from? What do we think? Do you reckon on the proper quiz shows on the telly, like the Chase and all that, do you reckon the host has like a cup of tea beside them there? They must do, mustn't they? They've got to have, or a beer, or they must have like something there. They must have that. Okay, so there's your first one. Here's your next one. Song lyric. What song is this from? I'm too hot, hot damn. Call the police and a fireman. I'm too hot, hot damn. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm loving this. What song are those lyrics from? I'm too hot, hot damn. Oh, what happened there? Oh, I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm so... Put another 50p in the meter, we're being told. Lost the video feed, boys. We're back on. I'm so sorry about that. Now, first off, can everyone still see us? We need to know if we can still be seen. So we're going to wait until the chat. Once you give me a go, we'll give you everyone just type in go, and we'll get going on there as quick as we can. I know you did magic, Aaron. That was awesome. The people just blaming it on each other as if they all did it. Back on. There you are. Where are you? Who said that? Liz Castro says, where are you? My reply, in the NC. In the NC. G. Kennedy, go, 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 go. Let's go again. I'm ever so sorry about that. We do apologise. Don't even have an excuse. Let's go. Anyway, where were we then? So where did we stop then? We were doing the song lyrics, weren't we? Do we need to read that one out again? I will repeat that one out again. Let's go. I'm too hot, hot damn. Call the police and a fireman. I'm too hot, hot damn. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. What song is that lyric from? Write it in. That's that one there. We've got 3 more, and then we have a little break. Now, like I say, your break will be about 5 minutes or so, okay? Be about 5 minutes. You've got plenty of time. During that 5 minutes, why don't you, in the chat, let us know if you want any theme quizzes, if you want more pub quizzes. We're looking at maybe doing 2 evenings, maybe a week. But we are looking at doing some daytimes as well, which would be a whole lot of fun as well up there, so you can get in touch with us as well. Remember as well, if you're watching us on the YouTubes, like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe to the channel. There's also a little bell there. If you click on that bell, then next time we go live, you'll be notified straight away. Your next one anyway, song lyrics. Let's go. Children, behave. That's what they say when we're together. Children, behave. That's what they say when we're together. What is the name of that song? Remember, I don't need the artist. I just need the name of the song, please. That's all I need. Excuse-moi. Someone's saying they missed a couple of questions. I do apologise for that there. What else we got here? Sue Moss would like a shout out. Good for her. Good for you. Okay, let's carry on. Your next song lyric then. 2 more and then we have a break. When the sun shines, we shine together. Told you, I'll be here forever. What song is that a lyric from? I'll read it again. When the sun shines, we shine together. Told you, I'll be here forever. What song is that a lyric from? Oh, speaking of music, awful news today. Bill Withers passed away. A shame, innit? It is. I'm proper sad about it. I was saying before, Bill Withers is the punchline to one of my favourite jokes of all time, which was, how do you make a duck into a soul singer? And the punchline was, put it in the oven until it's Bill Withers. I thought it was a good joke, and I'm sure Bill would have appreciated it as well. So that's that one there. And we've got one more song lyric for you. Let me just get it up on my screen. Here we go. It's a 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready. Now go, cat, go. I think that's too easy, that, isn't it? Just the name of the song, that's all I need there. 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready. Now go, cat, go. So we're going to lock those answers very, very soon. Like I say, once you won't be, you might think, oh, hang on, I can change these answers. You can't. They're already on our system, on our database. So, like I said, we are now going to have a 5-minute break now. According to my screen, it says it is 5 to 9 right now. So we'll be back here at 1 minute past 9 to carry on again. Go and get yourself a little drink. And go and have a little snack, get yourself ready. 5 minutes, we'll be back with the answers and an update on the leaderboard. See you all soon, everybody. Should we turn off them microphones so we can say naughty words without the public listening? Goodbye now. How did that happen? What? Is this a newfangled thing we've just learned on the computer, which is very, very good. Thank you very much to all those people who are in the chat and chatting away and talking and stuff. That is brilliant. We really, really appreciate it. We'll keep saying hello to loads of you as well as it goes on. So let's have some answers then for that previous round, which was your true or false, your family fortunes, your connection, and your song lyrics. Let's have a look there. So your family fortunes questions. Something that you get down on your knees to do. The top answer was, of course, to pray. To pray. If you wrote something else, then you're going to need a bit of help when you're going to a very bad place. Something that people collect. The top answer was stamps. Something you associate with fishing. The top answer, according to our study, was a fishing rod. Now, personally, I'd have said the top answer would have been fish. I'd have said fish, but that's just me. What are we after that as well? We've got something people can toss. Top answer, I'd have said a coin. No, we're fine. We can still be heard. Hang on, we're just having a bit of a tech thing here, but can we still be heard? This is where you join in, guys. Just type in if we can still be heard. Okay, right, we can be heard. Okay, yeah. I haven't done the true or false one, sorry, but I'm going to do them in a second. I just enjoy the family fortunes more. Something you can toss. I'd have said a coin. The top answer there was a pancake. See that? And your final one, something you put in your mouth but don't swallow. The top answer was chewing gum. Was your top answer? Chewing gum. Do you ever swallow a chewing gum when you were a kid? Just panic. Like proper panic. It's like, well, that's it now, innit? I'm going to die. It's going to wrap around my heart and I will die. That was like the fear as a kid. Told you swallow chewing gum, you die. True or false questions? You're right, let's go on to them. True or false? In 1895, 2 cars in the entire state of Massachusetts, yet they still managed to crash into each other. Is that true or false? That is false. Apparently, it was rumoured it happened in Ohio, but there's nothing to corroborate that. Okay. True or false? Adult cats only use their meows to try and communicate with humans. They don't meow at each other. That is true. I wouldn't have said that. Commonwealth Games. There's only a women's netball competition. There's not a competition for men. That is true. There are no professional male netball leagues in the world. Sort it out. True or false in the game of whist, a card game? It's possible to score 1 for his knob. That is false, but you can in the game of cribbage. There you go, 1 for his knob. And true or false, there was a 1990 sitcom in the UK called Heil Hitler, I'm Home. It was sacked off after 1 episode due to its tastelessness. That is shockingly true. How did that even get by? Like, they're about to... This is like TV works. You know, someone had to wrote that, sent it in to someone, and gone, here I go, here's our programme. What are you calling it? We're calling it Heil Hitler, I'm Home. Yep, that sounds fine. No worries. Here's some money, go and make an episode. You sure? Yeah, honestly, it's going to be fine. Then they filmed it and then gone, here's that programme. And they're going, yeah, it's fine, let's get it out there. Absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, let's move on then. Your connection round. The American entertainer, born in 1970, was in Chicago, is Queen Latifah. The name of the pet detective was Ace Ventura. The people who made Candy Crush and Bubble Witch, etc. are called King. The Aston Villa footballer who got himself into a bit of trouble was Jack Grealish. So what connects those answers? What connects Queen, Ace, King, Jack? Playing cards. Playing cards. Like, I've got a here. Got one here. There you go. A queen. Got one there. Here you go. You ready? What? Oh, magic. Vanished. It actually did as well. That was really weird. I thought you'd have seen it drop. Never mind. So that was your connection round there. Then we had the song lyrics. What do you see when you turn out the light? I can't tell you, but I know it's mine. Is a lyric from With a Little Help from My Friend by the Beatles. Covered by Wet, Wet, Wet for Childline. They've done a version of it as well. I'm Too Hot, Hot Damn, Call the Police and the Fireman, etc., etc., etc. is words from Uptown Funk by Mark Ronson and Bruno Mars. Children Behave, that's what they say when we're together, is a line from I Think We're Alone Now by Tiffany. Remember that? They're doing all that. The video was shot in like a shopping centre. It was like they filmed it in like the pyramids or something. What, the American, like a shopping mall, a mall. And what do we have after that? When the sun shines, we shine together. Told you I'll be here forever. Our lyrics from Rihanna's Umbrella. If you want a good version actually of Umbrella, go on, and not right now obviously, but later on, Google a group called the Baseballs. Now these are they're a German pop group, and they do like a lot of like 50s style. So they've all got the big quiffs and everything, and they take modern songs and make them sound like old rock and roll doo-wop songs, and they do a really good Rihanna Umbrella. It's really, really good. And your final one, it's a 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready. Now Go Cat Go is a lyric from Elvis Presley's Blue Suede Shoes, or Carl Perkins' Blue Suede Shoes, either one, but Blue Suede Shoes. Now we have had one person who misspelt shoes and their answer read Blue Suede Hose. We're giving you the point for that though. We are giving you the point because it's not your fault, is it? Can't help that. So, how do you think you did there? Let me know. How did you get on? How did you get on with those true or false? With the Family Fortune style, the connection, the song lyrics? Did you get any of them? What was the name of that group? The group are called the Baseballs, as in batter up. The Baseballs. Honestly, search them, listen to their songs. They're really, really good. They do a dead good Beyonce Crazy in Love as well. I know. Well, I'm waxing lyrical. I'm chatting away. Okay, so Beth Cox says, because I've asked like how you get on, it's a simple answer. She hasn't gone into much detail. She just used the word rubbish. Oh, well, that's a shame, isn't it? I was hoping that people would have done like maybe a little bit better there. Some person has written in playing cards. Yes, very good. Someone said the sitcom was called Hail Honey, apparently it's called Hail Honey. We're going to check that, but anyway, it doesn't matter. We want more magic tricks. No, I'm alright, thanks. I might do maybe another time. 8 King Queen, yeah, we've got all that, yeah. Did really well on the quiz so far, but 1 out of 5 on the lyrics. Massive sticking point for me and my family taking part. Sorry about that. That was Kirk Bevins. Charlotte goes, 17 out of 35. I think we're probably winning. Yes, you are. In the same sense that Charlie Sheen is winning. I'm winning a life. But that's about it. I don't think you'll be doing really, really good. What else we got here? Nicola says, me and my 9-year-old are not doing very good. Never mind. Did they get any of the Family Fortunes? I'd love to know if they did. Right, let's see if we can give you a little update on our scores. We've got 3 teams in joint 6 with how many? With 30 out of 35. Mia's Madheads, Nick and Joe, and Kyrene, Jim and Daisy. That's 3 teams. Kareen. All right. Go on. What position's this? Joint 3rd, we've got Louise Hall, Vicky and who? Vicky and Jeff? Yeah. What is going on in our ear? Is he having a stroke? What's going on? I can't hear a word. What? Vilches. Okay, carry on. 2nd place. Give us that. Oh, 2 teams in the lead. 2 teams in the lead are Jack Lewis and Taylor Howe Edwards. Well done, you guys. At the moment, you're in first, but it can all change. Probably will do as we head into our final round. This is where it gets tough. Now, I've read these questions, and I warn you now, they're so hard, these ones. We give you your final results. Hope you're still enjoying it, by the way. Hope you're still with us. I hope all that there. A little response, by the way, for the 9-year-old who I said asked the Family Fortunes question. The person says, yes, they got all the Family Fortunes questions. I am, however, going to hell. Well, there you go. Dev S says he's having a shocker. Never mind. It doesn't matter. Just by the way, at the end of this, by the way, we're going to put the full results sheet up as well. So you'll be able to see that, the full scores at the end of it. Right, let's go on then. Next round. This is more general knowledge for you. I've told you now, I think these are really hard. Here we go. Your first question. The films Total Recall, Blade Runner, and Minority Report were all based on works by which American science fiction writer? Blade Runner, Total Recall, Minority Report are all based on works by which American science fiction writer? I think that's tough, that. Tough question, that. There we go, there's that one. And your next one. I'll give you a second on that one. Your next one. On an American phone, it is known as the pound key. Its formal term is octothorpe. But what do we usually call this symbol? On an American phone, it is known as the pound key. Its formal term, if you're going to use the actual term for what it is called, is the octothorpe. But what do we usually call this symbol? Write it down. I've just realised that here's where the middle of the screen is. I've been spending the whole quiz just standing here. I'm so sorry. Well, because of shimmy, because I'm animated, I'm moving. That's what it is. Okay, so that is that question there. What is that key called? Your next one. What is the 2-word rhyming nickname for the skyscraper at 20 Fenchurch Street, which won the Carbuncle Cup for the worst building design and is notorious for melting cars? I've been told apparently it melts cars because the windows are really badly, so they're reflective, but the sun hits them and the reflection apparently melts cars. So I need the name of the nickname for the skyscraper at 20 Fenchurch Street in London, which has won the Carbuncle Cup for the worst building design. And the nickname is what I need, and it's a rhyming nickname. The taste of a new generation. That's what it is, isn't it? Okay. Right, your next question. Which European country is the only one whose professional football league is still running as we speak? And it's also the only European country that still uses the death penalty. Yeah, we're trying to have a nice, calm, relaxed quiz night, and we've got all that there. Is it on? Can you find it on? I'd love to watch a game of football. Honestly, I've been watching that marble racing. Does anyone watch that on Facebook? It's like a video called Marble. Search it out. So they start with like about 20 marbles, and they have like a little dirt track. And so like you place your bet before, you go, oh, I reckon the blue one, or I reckon the green one. And it goes on for about 4 minutes. But that's the only thing, because I'm that withdrawn from sports. I'm managing to watch that. Anyway, that's that question there. Which is the only European country whose football league's still running and still use the death penalty? Happy question. And your next one. What is Elton John's middle name? It's shared with a character from Greek mythology. Now, I'm assuming that this is Elton John's stage middle name. So this is because obviously is it Reginald White? Something like that? I think I've watched that Rocket Man. Pretty sure it's called Reg. So Elton John has given himself a middle name. So it's named after, it's shared with a character from Greek mythology. Who? checking the chat here, see how we're getting on. We've got Chris Simpson says hi from Scotland. Hi. How are you all doing? Thank you for joining us. Like I say, I know it's only the second one we've done, but we're hoping to do more and more and more, and for it to really take off. And it only does well the fact that you still join in with us. So thank you, we do appreciate it. Your next ones then. Your next question. Oh, okay. So here's how these questions work. I'm going to give you some things that are all connected somehow. You give me the answer for each question. So the first question is, what connects a Bananarama song, which was originally performed by Shocking Blue, a cartoon dog, who is a bloodhound breed, and the stage name of the singer born Farouk Bulsara? What connects a Bananarama song, a cartoon dog, who's a bloodhound breed, and the stage name of the singer born Farouk Bulsara? So you need to work out, think about those answers, and then think, ooh, how are they connected? If that makes sense. Makes perfect sense to me anyway. So that's what you've got to do. A song by Bananarama. Also, a bloodhound dog, something like that, was it? A cartoon dog, sorry, yeah. Cartoon dog with the which is a bloodhound breed. And the stage name of the singer born Farouk Bulsara. What connects all three of those things? The first thing, this is all the same question. What connects the Bananarama song, a cartoon dog, which is a bloodhound breed, and Farouk Bulsara, the stage name of Farouk Bulsara anyway. What connects them? Seeing on the thing here. I'm going to say, where's your minions? I have no idea. Oh, is that the... Oh, right, that's... do you know what? We've had someone saying, where's your... I'm assuming that's a reference. Does that mean the fella from Despicable Me? What's his name? Gru. Is it Gru? Gru? Fruit? Something like that, isn't it? Well, that's really kind of you, Ryan. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. It's a really kind thing. Ryan's the type of person who's been using that hashtag be kind for the last 2 weeks, but now he's like, nah, I'm online now, and I am online. I'll say what I like. Say what I like. I'm only joking. Thank you for joining. Your next question. What connects the month in which VE Day occurred? Did he said that wrong? An actress famous for a scene where she uses a rather unusual hair gel, and the colours known as beaver, buff, and chestnut. What connects the month in which VE Day occurred? An actress famous for using an unusual hair gel. I'm doing that as if I've got hair, as if I've ever had it. I used to have lovely hair. And the colours known as beaver, buff, and chestnut. What connects those things? So think about the answers to them. Think about the answer for when did VE Day occur? An actress famous for a scene where she uses a rather unusual hair gel, and the colour, which has shades of beaver, buff, and chestnut. What connects those things? It says it's paused. Oh, the chat itself. Sorry, yes, that's off. Sorry about that. The questions. The last question that went in on the chat was question 37. We're now on 42. I'm so sorry about that. That's that'll be back to normal now. Sorry. Right, your next one then. These are tough, aren't they? What connects the legendary author of the Iliad and the Odyssey, an informal name for food designed to taste like butter, and the surname of the composer of the musical Oliver? So what connects the author of the Iliad and the Odyssey, an informal name for food designed to taste like butter, and the surname of the composer of the musical Oliver? So if you know who composed Oliver, think about their surname. Think about something that's designed to taste like butter. And if you know the author of the Iliad and the Odyssey as well, put that in there. Little interesting fact for you, though. The composer of Oliver couldn't read music or write it. Couldn't read or write music at all. He composed the whole show, stood next to someone who could write music and read music, and was like, okay, first song, I want it to go do 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 do, and then I want the other bit to go ba ba ba, and he composed the whole show from his head. Couldn't read or write music. Fact. Your next one then. What connects a Take That song, sung by Mark Owen, a condiment, usually served with salt, and a 5-letter word for the little finger? What connects a Take That song, sung by Mark Owen, a condiment, usually served with salt, and the name for the little finger? What connects those? I know that one. That's why I'm not looking at the screen, because I knew that one. Got that one right. Apparently, I'm totally frozen on someone's TV. I do apologise. You might just... There's nothing I can do about that. Oh, hang on. Have I frozen, or was that when I just did that? So do you know what I should have done really when we started? I should have asked you if your stream was working properly, if your stream was working properly, if your stream was working properly, if your stream was working properly. Jokes. You get them for free. You get them in it. Right, that's that round done. So we've got your final round now. This is entitled Hard Questions. These are hard questions. Your final 5 questions of the quiz. Here we go. This is such a long question, this. Okay, listen carefully. Which English composer composed the music for the funeral of Queen Mary II? He died less than a year after her, aged just 35 or 36, after reportedly getting home late and being locked out of his house by his wife, which caused him to catch a chill. It's more likely that he died of tuberculosis. Who's going to know that? No one's going to... That's ridiculous. That's how we catch the cheaters, isn't it? That's how we catch them Googlers. Which English composer composed the music for the funeral of Queen Mary II? He died less than a year after her, aged just 35 or 36.
Question 45.
Oh, we have done, haven't we? Okie dokie. Right, your next question, I just need to ask you because it seems that we've missed out something here. The screens are different. What do you want to do?
45.
Shall we...
Question 45.
Okay, so but it'll be marked wrong, won't it? I'm just talking to someone here.
No.
Okay. Oh, okay. Right, so this is question 45 because we have missed one. I am sorry. You can just type this into the box. Another connection one. What connects the street in which the soap Neighbours is set, the area of Los Angeles known as Tinseltown, and the German beer glass which holds 2 pints? What connects the street in which Neighbours is set, the area of Los Angeles known as Tinseltown, and a German beer glass which holds 2 pints? What connects them? Now, we have done 2 questions out of order there. If you type them in the wrong box, we can assure you that you will still get the point. You can go back and change that one.
Go back and read from 45.
Yeah, so go back and read from 45, as our thing says here. Okay. So your next full question then will be, we just asked that one about the composer, haven't we? We've done all that. I'm not asking that again. Okay, so your next one is 47, this is.
No, let's go back and just read them out again from 45.
We need to do 46 again, I'm being told. Question 46. Which English composer composed the music for the funeral of Queen Mary II? He died less than a year after, aged 35 or 36. After reportedly getting home late and being locked out of the house by his wife, he caught a chill. It's more likely that he died of tuberculosis. Who was that? That's number 46. No one's going to know that. Right. What are we doing here? And we do apologise that our quizzy guy, our fella who's writing in the questions, has decided to write in the answer to one of the questions there.
John, I'm having to edit this Word document, so next time
Okay, your next question then, guys. We've only got a couple left and then we're done. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 left. Which European capital city has been dubbed the Hang on. Oh, excuse me. Oh, gosh, what a horrible sneeze. Here we go. 47 this is.
Hang on. People get confused. Let's just go back.
I'm being told something different here because we need to...
Hang on. Read out the question number.
This is question 47 now.
You need to do question 44, 45, 46 to 47. Read them out with the question number in front of it for clarity.
Right, I'm not reading the whole thing out again on these because they're so long. But question 44 was what connects to Take That song, sung by Mark Owen. A condiment served with salt and a 5-letter word for the little finger. 45 was what connects the street in which Neighbours was set, the area of Los Angeles known as Tinseltown, and a German beer glass which holds 2 pints. Question 46 was the English composer who's dead. Now we're on 47. So, question 47, which European capital city has been dubbed the European Silicon Valley due to a high number of startup companies being based there, including the telecommunications application Skype? Which European capital city has been dubbed the European Silicon Valley due to the high amount of startup companies being based there, including the telecommunications application Skype, which I am currently on in my ear right now. That's what's happening. That's number 47. And question 48. 3 left. Which fish is included in the traditional ingredients of Leon Perrin's Worcestershire sauce? Which fish is included in the ingredients of Leon Perrin's Worcestershire sauce? It's where everybody legs it to the kitchen now to find that bottle right at the back of the cupboard. Like an orange label, has it? Is it orange? Brown? What is the label of that sauce? Yellow. Yellow. My mistake. Yellow. Being told here, someone's getting sacked in the morning. Okie dokie, right, that's that question done. We can now go on to your next one. We're almost there, guys. Which name is number 49? Which name is shared by an ancient philosopher and a Brazilian footballer who was also a qualified doctor? He's not playing anymore. I think it was like late 70s, 80s, late 70s. Around about that it was. Which name is shared by an ancient philosopher and a Brazilian footballer who was also a qualified doctor? When I said late 70s, early 80s, when I said that time, I don't mean the philosopher, I mean the footballer. What name is shared by an ancient philosopher and a Brazilian footballer who was also a qualified doctor? McLaren guy says it's pronounced Worcester, not Worcester. I never said Worcester. I said Worcestershire. Worcestershire. I said Worcestershire, didn't I? Not Worcester. I'll pronounce it how I want to. I got told a very nice little quote saying, you should never criticise somebody for mispronouncing a word because it means they learnt it from reading. Good, that, innit? But you're right, actually. It is Worcester. I don't even know why, because I actually say Worcester sauce as well. You are correct, McLaren guy. I do apologise. I bow to your knowledge. Okay, right. And your final question. Your final question for those that have been paying attention. Number 50. What is my name? That's the question. That's the one that's on our sheet. What is my name? Just the first name or second name, anything at all. No smart aleck nicknames, no Uncle Fester, no Mr. Baldy Bald Man, nothing like that. Check back on the chat, you'll be able to see it's all there anyway. It's all there. What is my name? What's my name? Right, we've got a few little minutes just to have a little tiny break as we get our final results in. Guys, at this point here, while we're having a break, feel free to write in any feedback, any comment. Doesn't matter if they're nasty. You just try and be as constructive as you can. Honestly, write them all in the chat there. We'll have a little read of them because we're still learning this as well. It's only our second one here at Quizzer TV. I've been spending all day learning where that is. Look at that. Quizzer TV. So yeah, let us know what you've been thinking of tonight's quiz, how you think it's got on, etc., etc., etc. We'll be back in 5 minutes. So 9:38, 9:37, 9:38. We will be back. I'm going to disappear from the screen now, and I'm going to click my fingers and go. Oh, welcome back. Hi, thank you very much for coming back. We've got some results, we've got some answers for you. Before I do that, just some little readouts here that I'm going to go through as many as I can. I might not get through them all, but I do apologise. What have we got here? Top job, guys, very entertaining. The leaderboard gets posted on the Facebook group, which is Quizzer TV. Search for that on Facebook. The leaderboard will be up there. What else have we got here? Well done, brilliant there. Got here a little tip for the breaks. Rather than an empty screen, dead air, why don't we put up a little picture, a little teaser or something? That's a great idea. We're going to be doing that on the next one. Then the next one, hang on a second. The next one will be, we've got big hello to the Rock House ladies. Hi. I had fun, loved the quiz, brilliant stuff. Hi Aaron, Quizzy Rascals, Mark, Jill, Colin and Sammy. What else we got here? Chris says top quiz lad and hit a top geezer. Looking forward to the next one. Lovely stuff. Okie dokie. Right then. So yeah, so you know what? That's really, really lovely that. Great thing to do, keeps entertained. Lovely idea to raise money for a charity as well. Yeah, well, we're going to look into doing all these. Let's give out the answers and your final results. Okay, so number 36 was in the film's Total Recall, Blade Runner, Minority Report, all based on works by the American sci-fi writer Philip K. Dick. On an American phone, it's known as the pound key. We call it the hash key. Hashtag key. What is the two-word rhyming nickname for the skyscraper at 20 Fenchurch Street? It's called the walkie-talkie. I have no idea on that. I wouldn't even guessed it. The European country still got football on is Belarus. Get online, start watching the Belarus League. What have we got after that? Elton John's middle name is Hercules. Hercules. That's me saying I want to do a Disney quiz. So your connections then, more connects ones. What connects a Bananarama song, a cartoon Bloodhound, and the stage name of Farouk Bulsara? So Venus was the Bananarama song. Pluto is the dog, there's Bloodhound dog. And Mercury, Freddie Mercury, is Farouk Bulsara. So it's planets. We've got a little thing here saying we know Pluto is a dwarf planet, but it still counts. It does count, you're right. The month VE Day is May. Where are we in there? The actress who used the hair gel is Cameron Diaz, and Beaver, Buff and Chestnut are all shades of brown. May, Cameron, Brown. Former Prime Ministers, former UK Prime Ministers. What connects the author of the Iliad, the thing that tastes like butter, and the composer of Oliver? So, Homer, Marge, Bart, Simpsons is what we have there. What connects to Take That Song by Mark Owen? Condiments, served with salt. So Take That Song is Babe. Pepper is what comes with salt. And the little finger is Pinky. I can hear your ear. You're dead. I've got someone in there hearing me dead loud. And your other one was what connects the soap in which Neighbours is set in is Ramsey Street. The area of LA known as Tinseltown is Hollywood. And the German beer glass, which holds 2 pints, is a Stein. So it's Ramsey, Hollywood, Stein. Those who paid attention to the chat will know it is TV chefs. Right, your final round. Then we had your final round. The composer was Henry Purcell. Henry Purcell. The European capital city, been dubbed the European Silicon Valley due to its thing, is... John, can we have the answer? Pardon? Tallinn. Oh, I know that, because it's in a song called by Scooch. It was in a Eurovision song. they actually say that. London to Berlin, all the way from Paris to Tallinn. They do that. The fish included in Worcester sauce, got it, mate, is anchovy. The name shared by the ancient philosopher and a Brazilian footballer who was also a doctor is Socrates. And the final one, what is my name? What do you want it to be? It's Aaron. Aaron is fine. Aaron Hayes. I would love to know what some of the answers were. Which one? Dara O'Brien. Any others? Yeah, we have. And then a few rude ones, which we can't repeat. But it's fine. It doesn't matter at all. Right, listen. We're going to give you out your final results now then, guys. Final results. Before we do that, can we just say a big thank you online? First off, to our quiz writer, to John, who's in this ear here. He's in that ear. He wrote all the questions tonight. If you didn't like the quiz or thought the questions were too hard, thank you, John. Cheers, mate. And it's his wife's birthday today, and he's chosen to sit here and talk to us instead of spending the evening with her. So well done. He had tickets for the theatre. Apparently it's closed. Also going to say a big thank you as well to the fella who set up. There's a reason that I've got all this fancy stuff here and all this background, fancy lighting on me and microphones and everything like that. I say a big thank you to Gareth. He was our host last week. People might know Gareth there. And also the biggest thank you has to go to you guys for playing the quiz, for joining in and for playing. The biggest thanks you can give us is by giving the YouTube page a like, subscribing to it, getting on the Facebook page, sharing it to people, tell people, look, this is a really good thing to do. It's just, why not? We're here, we're all doing nothing. We may as well have a little bit of fun, and we can move forward for these. Now, I'm going to give you where are we going from? John, where are we going from? So we're going from 7th. Okay, I'm going to read out some of the teams in 7th place. We've got Pete Colley, you are in 7th, along with Whatever You Want. Consistently Inconsistent, Taylor Howe Edwards, Happy Campers, Anne-Marie Key, and who? Sarah. Just Sarah. You are in 6th place. Well done, you guys. Or 7th, whatever it was. Next position. During 5th, we've got Nick and Joe, you're in 5th. And Vilches, you are in 5th as well. Well done, you guys. Pardon? 4th place goes to Louise Hall, you're in 4th. Oh, 3rd place. Okay, these are 3rd. Kyrene, Jim and Daisy. Kyrene, a lovely name, beautiful name. Love it, love the name. Kyrene, Jim and Daisy, you're in 3rd. Who else with? Oh, hang on, so they're the ones in 3rd, are they? Kyrene, Jim and Daisy. Okay, 2nd place, have we got any, how many in 1st or 2nd? Pardon? I want to know, how close is it, or 1 point separates 1st from 2nd place. Tonight's runners-up on our 2nd edition of our Lockdown Showdown, a virtual pub quiz TV. 2nd place goes to Jack Lewis. Well done, Jack. Brilliant result there. Which means this week's winner is Vicky and Jeff. Well done to Vicky and Jeff. Well done, guys. Great score as well from what we've heard there. Now, if you want to know how you got on in tonight's quiz, remember, it's just a bit of fun, isn't it? It's just a bit of fun. If you want to know how you got on, then you can log on to our Facebook page. If you go onto Facebook and type in Quizzer TV, it'll be there. We're going to get it uploaded in the next, maybe, 10, 15 minutes or so. It might be, it might even be up there by the time we finish this. But once again, thank you very much for tuning in and joining with us. For myself, Aaron Hayes, and all the Quizzer TV crew, good night, stay safe, San Diego. Awooga!